To read from an essay. The title of the essay is The Relation of the Individual to the Universe. I want to read these words because these words are they're so timeless, they're so universal, they're so non-sectarian that it almost, the author is almost doesn't even, because the words are so universal that it is almost an irrelevant thing. So I will leave the author out right now, and I will read first a short section from this essay. So again, the name of the essay is The Relation of the Individual to the Universe. Man can destroy and plunder, earn and accumulate, invent and discover. But he is great without his soul, because his soul comprehends all. It is dire destruction for him when he envelopes his soul in a dead shell of callous habits, and when a blind fury of works whirls around him like an eddying dust storm shutting out the horizon. That indeed kills the very spirit of his being, which is the spirit of comprehension. Essentially, man is not a slave either of himself or of the world, but he is a lover. His freedom and fulfillment is in love, which is another name for perfect comprehension. By this power of comprehension, this permeation of his being, he is united with the all-pervading spirit, which is also the breath of his soul. When a man tries to raise himself to eminence by pushing and jostling all others, to achieve a distinction by which he prides himself to be more than everybody else, there he is alienated from that spirit. This is why the Upanishads describe those who have attained the goal of human life as peaceful, prachanta, and as at one with God, yuktatmana, meaning that they are in perfect harmony with man and nature, and therefore is in undisturbed union with God. We have a glimpse of the same truth in the teachings of Jesus when he says, "It is easier than for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven," which implies that whatever we treasure for ourselves separates us from others. Our possessions are our limitations. He who is bent upon accumulating riches is unable, with his ego continually bulging, to pass through the gates of comprehension of the spiritual world, which is the world of perfect harmony. He is shut up within the narrow walls of his limited acquisitions. Hence, the spirit of the teachings of Upanishad is, in order to find him, you must embrace all. In the pursuit of wealth, you really give up everything to gain a few things, and that is not the way to attain him who is completeness. We are enjoined to see whatever there is in the world as being enveloped by God. Ishavasyam idam sarvam yat kinchit jagatyam jagat. I bow to God over and over again, who is in fire and in water, who permeates the whole world, who is in the annual crops as well as in the perennial trees. Can this be God abstracted from the world? Instead, it signifies not merely seeing him in all things, but saluting him in all the objects of the world. The attitude of the God-conscious man of the Upanishad towards the universe is one of a deep feeling of adoration. His object of worship is present everywhere. It is the one living truth that makes all realities true. This truth is not only of knowledge, but of devotion. Namo Namaha. We bow to him everywhere and over and over again. It is recognized in the outburst of the Rishi, who addresses the whole world in a sudden ecstasy of joy. Listen to me, ye sons of the immortal spirit, ye who live in the heavenly abode. I have known the Supreme Person, whose light shines forth from beyond the darkness. Do we not find the overwhelming delight of a direct and positive experience where there is not the least trace of vagueness or passivity? Buddha, who developed the practical side of the teaching of Upanishads, preached the same message when he said, with everything, whether it is above or below, remote or near, visible or invisible, thou shalt preserve a relation of unlimited love without any animosity or without a desire to kill. To live in such a consciousness while standing or walking, sitting or lying down till you are asleep is Brahma Vihara. To live in such a consciousness while standing or walking, sitting or lying down till you are asleep is Brahma Vihara, or in other words, is living and moving and having your joy in the spirit of Brahma. And I will end with a composition by the same person who authored that essay, and it was Rabindra Tagore. This is a Bengali song. It forms a genre of music in India by itself called Rabindra Sangeet, that means songs of Rabindranath Tagore. Thank you.